As my Showdown Challenge comes to a close, I wanted to give you guys one final update with my video and tell you how this journey has been for me. About 7 months ago, I started with my first 90-day challenge, and it was a major success. I finished with a loss of 35 pounds. I had almost a month off, and then I jumped into this challenge as well. And I set a goal for myself of another 35 pounds. Had I lost all of that weight, that would have put me back into a shape that I hadn't seen in over 15 years. I had very high hopes for this challenge. Well, I'm here to tell you, number one, I didn't make my goal. But more importantly, I never gave up. And this has been a great experience. And I don't see it stopping at any time. Just because I'm not under a specific challenge or anything doesn't mean I need to change the way I'm living right now, because I've created a new lifestyle since starting with the ViSalus products, and it has gave me more energy. I continue to see constant losses throughout this challenge. Even this second 90-day challenge, I'm down 20 pounds in this second one, and I'm feeling better than I ever had. So a friend of mine had come to me at one time and asked, how is it that you, being close to 300 pounds and also over 40 years old, how in the world did you come to the point of being able to focus on something like this and actually see results, and at this point maintain results for more than half a year? Well, I started thinking about it, and a lot of people say, well, it's planning. The very first thing that you got to do is plan out the steps that's going to make success. Well, that's not what worked for me. What worked for me was, number one, get out there and start moving. You might try to park in the front parking spot at a grocery store or whatever. Park all the way out there. Start walking, start moving. Number two, I was walking my dog around the block. Well, now I'm walking him a mile, or at least that's how it all started. Once I started moving, my mindset was, I'm trying to do something better for myself. Once you're in the mindset of you're wanting to do something better for yourself, that's when you start planning. Two in my journey for making a change in my life was to start the plan. The best plan is to have proper nutrition, and I found out by Body by Vi and their challenge put the plan out there for you, so it's very easy to follow, and they laid it out for me. So all I needed to do was join their challenge. So the first thing I did was join that challenge. Then I found the challenge kit that was going to help me best in my journey. They have many different kits out there. The best kit that I found that worked for me, because I knew that I have a tendency to give up when I'm not seeing results, was to go with the transformation kit. The transformation kit allowed me to have all the proper nutrients and everything that I needed to grow. And that was just how I started this portion of my challenge. And this is how I have survived for the last 7 months on doing this. If I was 294 pounds, I had been embarrassed going to amusement parks where I was either kicked off of rides or not being allowed even in the line because of my size. I was getting drained trying to spend time with my family at outdoor functions, and it was getting extremely depressing. And I knew that I couldn't live like that any longer. So that's when I made that decision, and that's when I started moving. And then secondly, that's when I planned out how I'm going to attack this thing. Now third, and one of the most important things for me, and the reason this has been so easy, was I went through all of the activities that I enjoy. What are your activities that you enjoy? What are your hobbies? What do you enjoy doing in your spare time? What are the best parts of your day? Now you think about those ideas, you think about those events, and then you decide, how can I turn this into a situation where I start moving, where I start exercising, where I start feeling good? Well, the things that I enjoy most in life, other than family, are good music. I really enjoy dance music. I just love the beat of the music. So I enjoy that music, and I get out there, and I decided the one exercise I can't stand is running. I always had pain from it, and I always ended up with injuries of some sort. I learned about barefoot running, and I found out that most of the pain, if any of the pain, it was all gone. So I ran to the beat. And I noticed that I just continued to run and run and run. To me, that's 3 miles. Some people that's a marathon, but you do what you can and you continue to move. Another thing that I enjoy doing, I love lifting weights, and I love dancing, and I loved all of those gym type activities from when I was younger. Well, those are activities that I started to enjoy, and dancing was really a good part of that as well. But then the most important thing that I enjoy in my spare time are movies. And so I incorporated movies into my workouts. I've got a big screen in my basement, and I put my bike right in front of it, and I hop on that bike, and I bike and bike and bike until the movie's over. That's an hour, hour and a half. Because I'm enjoying the movie, I'm letting my body work out, and it's almost timeless. Right now, I've been biking for quite a while, and I can bike through an entire movie just because that is what I enjoy. I enjoy movies. And so I don't even notice the working out. So enjoy a minute or so with me as I'm biking and exercising and watching a movie.
I don't see how that's a party.
Dr. Banner, now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
FYI, this is me after a workout. So don't mess with me. So if that doesn't get you pumped up, I don't think anything will. It's keeping me pumped up. So stick with it just as I do and make it a lifestyle because this is mine.
That's how I've been brought in the things that I enjoy into a workout that keeps me going. The fourth thing in that list is to never let anything get stagnant. Always change up. Whether you do more cardio one week and then more weightlifting another week, change up the routines, change up the exercises. You continue to do something that continues to change the activities that your body is experiencing, and when that happens, you will continue to see growth. And the most important thing is don't get frustrated and don't feel that you're letting yourself down if things start to get difficult. So always push through it. You're going to have those difficult moments. Don't let those moments get you down. Currently, I was in that situation with the fact that I had not lost 35 pounds by the end of this. But what the real point is, I'm making my life better. And I'm fitting into clothes that I have not fit in since 10 years ago. And I'm feeling better than I have in the last 20 years. So that's the real point when it comes to working out, getting into shape, and making a change in your life for the better. This has been quite a journey, and I haven't felt this good since I was in Korea for a year in the Air Force. That is when I put all the focus on myself and exercise. Now I'm in a family situation where my focus has to go in other directions. I have a job where I'm working at least 50 hours a week. I have activities with my son. Right now we're working a haunted house, and I counted it up. We're putting about 20 hours into the haunted house a week. So that's 70 hours a week already being absorbed by those kind of activities. We still need to sleep. We also have other family activities. We have to spend time with my daughter as well, and also my wife. And we have to have our family time, our meal times. So a lot of the time has been absorbed into other activities. So it really cuts down on the time that I can spend on working out, but I continue to push through it. And that's why with all my activities and the fact that I continue to push through it, that I'm quite sure that most, if not all of you, can also find the time to work out as well. I kind of alluded to another activity that I like to do, but I've never actually shown you any of that on video. Thanks to all you people sticking with me throughout this entire journey. I want to give you a little treat, and I'm sure it's a treat that just about all of you, except for maybe my family, will enjoy. So have fun with it and vote for me. Thanks.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.